This day of the celebration of the Feast of the Presentation of the Lord occurs, we said in our opening prayer at Mass, 40 days after the celebration of his birth. It is that following of all that the law had foretold for Jesus and for the Jewish people. But it is also seen in some ways as this culmination of Christmas and the entire season of Christmas and all that it represents. And as at Christmas and as that birth of Christ, we recognize that new light that has come into the world, that light of revelation, that light of God to give light to the darkness of sin and death, to bring that light of faith and grace into the world. As we recognize those themes of light in all of the Christmas season, that he comes in the darkness of night, in the darkest time of the year, that he comes to be that light for the world. We recognize that story of the star, which gives witness to his birth, proclaiming to those magi from afar to come and to worship that newborn King of the Jews, and how that star, that light of that star, comes to rest over the place where he dwells. We recognize how light is so central to this theme of Christmas, the theme of the incarnation, the theme of Christ. And so as we conclude here, in many ways, that culmination of that story of Christmas, it is that presentation of the Lord, bringing that infant of Jesus to the temple. And as that prophet Simeon declares upon seeing him, this is to be that light for revelation to the Gentiles, that light of glory for your people Israel. Jesus is the light. And so that theme of light then echoes in this celebration of Mass, which we also call Candlemass. It is that Mass where we bless candles, bless these instruments of light for our homes, these reminders of that light of faith, these reminders for us of that light of Christ that are to be burned in our homes, to be part of our prayer, our devotion, that are meant to be burned, many of them at Mass, in those candles around the altar, many of them meant to be burned in that sanctuary candle, denoting the presence of Christ, that real presence in the Eucharist, in the tabernacles, in our churches. These candles, these lights are meant to be for us that hope and that reminder of Christ's own incarnation, and are meant to be then kept burning. That it is good to have a candle in your home that you burn during your times of prayer, that you can light even, again, as you pray before meals, to have it lit during that meal, that it might be a reminder to have the conversation around table with your family and friends of Christ first and foremost, and of that love we are meant to share in him. It is good to have a candle, a blessed candle in your home that you can light during your own prayer and reflection time as you read through the daily readings or as you do a holy hour at home. It is good that you light a candle to the Lord, a blessed candle as you pray before bed, that it might be, again, that symbol and that reminder of the flame of faith, of that light of Christ, that it might disperse darkness, that it might disperse sin and error, and that it might be for us that guiding light unto something greater than ourselves, a light towards God, that revelation of himself to his people. May these candles be for us inspirations and reminders. May they be for us moments of encounter in our prayer. May they be for us that hope and that protection of that Spirit of God to continue to bless us and lead us through this life to the glory of that life to come, where we will need no more lamps or sun. For the Lord God there himself shall be our light unto eternity.